everyone, be today for to back with another how to play. Today we're looking at to play a vintage game. It's a little bit, it's not too hard to find. You can find it on eBay. It is called Luck Plus, and it's a little bit more complicated, I suppose. 2 to 8 players, ages 7 to adult. It's from the makers of Uno International cards. I'll open it up here and show you what you get. The instructions can be a little bit vague, but I've got kind of my own set of instructions. So you get a deck of cards, you also get 2 regular dice. The cards come in the same colors as a street light: green, yellow, and red, or amber. And they kind of have the same effect. Green allows you to keep playing, so does yellow. Red will stop the play. You also got Luck Plus cards, which are basically wild cards. And these double dice cards in blue. They had a whole stack of cards like that. We will stuff them up. They're just the same quality as classic, you know, what's worth. We'll do a little 2-player game. I'll try to explain it the best that I can, because like I said, it's a little bit hard to understand, and it might take you a few turns, a few times to learn it, but I think it's a pretty cool game. So each player is going to get 8 cards dealt to them face up. I'll just deal them out first. 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest becomes a draw deck at the moment, and you're going to lay them out in 2 rows of 4, like so. I'll do the same thing with mine. Oops. Now, you will notice some of the cards have special symbols on them. I'll explain what those mean. If I can remember. I know it's a transfer card. Oh, yes, okay. I wrote it down, fortunately. So, you're going to flip over the top card as a discard pile, and you're going to roll the dice. And you're going to try to get rid of all the cards you have face up in your pile here. So I'm going to roll the die. I get a 2 and a 1. I can now match a 1. I can also match a 2. I can also add up to 3. I can match the 9 as well. See, that's where it gets a little bit confusing. And if you don't have anything playable, you can use the Luck Plus card as well as a wild card. And it actually allows you to play a duplicate as well. So let's say, okay, I got the 1. That means I can play a 1. And the green means I can keep going. If I play the red one, that means my turn is over, basically. So, anyways, I rolled that, the 1, I matched the 1, and I can still play this one, obviously, if I want, and then my turn is over. It's my opponent's turn. He's going to try to match a 1. He can match the 2, so he will. And now he can still roll the dice and try to make more matches. He doesn't have a 3, or 2, or a 5. So it comes back to me. I do have a 5, so I can play that. My turn is over. And I'm just trying to figure out something, how you, when you would draw a card. I apologize. And of course, you're going to go clockwise to the left. Well, I believe if you cannot play at all, then you draw a card. So anyways, this guy does not have a 5. He's going to roll the dice. He gets doubles. He gets a 6 and a 6, so he can play the 12. Now, if you draw one of these cards that has this symbol on it, the transfer, that allows you to give it to your opponent. If you draw one that says it's a transfer plus, it allows you to give that one to your opponent, plus an additional card, including duplicates. Now, if you have one of these doubles cards, you can only play this if you roll a double. So I can only discard this if I roll a double. So we'll put that aside for now. Well, maybe we'll put it here. So I also have a 12. Oops, it was a 12, so I can play that, or I can play a 6. I can play both actually, a 6 and a 12. And then it goes back to my opponent, who actually has another 12 that they missed. And then they can roll the die. A 2 and a 3 does not help them out. They don't have a 5, so they're going to draw a card, and it's the doubles. I cannot play on the 12. I don't have a 2 or 3, so I'm going to roll the die. And a 3 and a 5, that's an 8. I can play the 8. And my opponent's going to go. He too can play an 8. He doesn't have a 3 or 5. He rolls the dice, a 1 and a 4. He can play a 4. But because it's red, his turn stops. So whenever you play a red card, your turn is over. If you play a green one or yellow, just like in traffic, when you're driving, you can still go. When you're going through a yellow light, though, you should prepare to stop. Just saying. I'm not trying to give up any advice. So it's my turn. I can't play a 4, so I will. And I'm going to play this, and I'm out. And that is basically the gist of it. It's not horribly complicated, I guess. And you're just trying to match one die or the other die or both die or whatever is on the discard pile. And there's also the example of combinations and stuff like that. It's also known as chance plus in French. I even saw here the cards, you go, stop, transfer. I'll show you one of the transfer plus cards for the record. There is 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, the numbers. And there's the number 4. That doesn't mean you get to transfer 4 cards. You just get to transfer 1. So, if I were to draw this on my turn, and let's say I had some cards down here. Oh, look at that, there's another one. I could, and say I draw this one, I could give this and another card to my opponent. If it was just a regular transfer 1, you could do the same thing. If I draw this transfer card, I can give it to my opponent. It's just a little simple added mechanic, I suppose. Like I said, it could take a little bit of getting used to. The rules are not the clearest. I actually had to clarify myself in another video. I do recommend that channel, Board Game Museum, I believe it is. And that, my friends, is that. Now, there is a point system as well. Well, look at my opponent's hand. He didn't have the save in his hand. You get, for scoring, all number cards are face value, so 11, 27 points. Doubles cards, these are 15 points. The transfer plus cards are worth 20 points. The luck plus cards are worth 25 points. That would be this one. Is worth 25 points. And a luck out play is worth 30 points. I'm not sure what the luck out play specifies right now. Again, it's just one of those little things that's not explained very well in the game, I think. And whoever wins a designated number of hands, or if you use the points, I guess you get 30 points for going out, is what it is. Yeah, that's a luck out. So if you luck out and go out, you get 30 points. And all the other cards have point value. So you're going to collect, I'm going to collect 30 points for going out, plus these 27 points, plus the 15 for the doubles cards. And this would give me another 25 points. If I had a transfer plus card, it's 20 points. Or a transfer card. Well, a transfer plus. Transfer, if you have one of these regular transfer cards, this is just 8 points. This one, though, would be worth the 25 points or whatever it was. 20 points. So yeah, that's Luck Plus. It's all about luck, I guess. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Nice vintage game. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.